welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid. Today is a little bit different from my normal tarot fair because I'm actually out of town. I'm in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm here for the Longhorn International Championships over at Lucas Oil Stadium. My son is marching. This is the last year of his competitive marching career, and he is marching with the Blue Devils, which is a top tier corps. Now it's 3 days of competition, and last night was the first night of competition with prelims, and they scored on top. I know, fingers crossed that their good luck will continue. Well, their good luck and hard work will continue through finals. So as you see, I'm representing, I've got my Blue Devils pin, my Blue Devils horns, and I've got my snazzy Blue Devils sweatshirt, even though it's a really cute blush pink because the stadium is very, very cold. I'm not really good at vlogging, but I'll try to get some snippets here to show you what the atmosphere and the activity is like. I probably won't be able to post. If I post any video from inside Lucas Oil, it'll probably be soundless because there are copyright rules and I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube and get demonetized. And it's really cool because from our hotel room, we have a very good look at Lucas Oil Stadium right outside our window. So for another 2 days, I'm going to be heading over to Lucas Oil and watching magnificent drum corps performances. Literally, it's high school marching band on steroids. It's a bunch of mini Broadway, 12-minute Broadway shows. Let me know in the comments below if you did marching band or if you participated in drum corps, or if you have a child that's interested in this activity and you can ask me all about it, or let me know your experiences. And I'll see you real soon.
Longhorn International is proud to present the Crossman.
So my son actually marched with this group, the Crossmen, previously last year, and up there in the stands you'll see their mysterious mascot Bones walking away. He shows up every now and then, and you never know where he's going to show up, and then he, once the show starts, he just mysteriously walks away. Yeah, and he's been with this group for years, and they're out of San Antonio. Here are the troopers, and they did make it into the final 12 for finals. They're out of Casper, Wyoming, and their show is called Voracious. We call it the There Will Be Blood, and you will know why if you've seen that movie with Daniel Day-Lewis. It was an amazing show, very, very well designed. And they are the first corps, I believe, in DCI history to feature an electronic cello, which was really cool. Yeah, as a featured soloist. The cellist is way on top there. Yeah. I don't know, I'd be so afraid to be, and through the season she got higher and higher. And yeah, I'd be scared to death. But this corps really brought it with their performance. Lots of emotion in it. And I'm just gonna keep talking. Sorry for my shoddy camera work here. And here's a look close up at some of the uniforms. This purple uniform is by the Academy, who had a Willy Wonka themed show. And here in the front, in the black and blue, this was worn by the Mandarins out of California. Hi YouTube, this is the last night of competition, the last night that we're gonna spend in Indianapolis. I'm not gonna jinx the whole thing by telling you exactly what happened right now, but it's going really well. So each night they've been scored at prelims and semifinals, and tonight is the final run which is kind of bittersweet because this is the end of my son's marching career. So yeah, from high school and all his years of drum corps. So there's going to be a lot of tears spent tonight for me, and I know especially for my son. So I will check back and let you know how it goes. So we spent some time exploring on foot downtown Indianapolis. It's really nice. We got a break from some of the Texas heat. So that was nice. It was high 70s here as opposed to the over 100 degree temps in Texas. But yeah, really, really nice town. But yeah, we're just, at this point, we were just really, really nervous about how the night, finals night was gonna pan out. If the Blue Devils pull it off tonight, it will be their 20th win in the 50 years of Drum Corps International history. So we headed across the street to the convention center because they were having an exhibit marking the 50 years of Drum Corps International, and there's a lot of memorabilia here, I believe from one person's collection. Just equipment and props and pictures and old uniforms, just some really, really amazing things. And this is the Corps, the cadets, some of their old uniforms from days of yore. Really, really amazing. And they're in really, really good condition too. This is the old Boston Crusaders uniform. And here's a picture with some Corps members with President Kennedy back in 1963. Really, really cool stuff. Sorry again for my shoddy camera work. This is some memorabilia from the Cavaliers out of Rosemont, Illinois. These old tossing rifles and spinning rifles are amazing. Some old instruments. This is an exhibit of blue coats. I think they're from Canton, Ohio. Yeah, they're from Canton. Just amazing. They're a very, very colorful corps. Very big on the visual stuff. Always a visual feast with their shows. And yeah, I couldn't date all these uniforms. Some people can. My son can. And here is old shakos and headgear from the corps, and I think these are amazing. Blue Devils aren't wearing any headgear, and I think the movement is going away from wearing headgear in the shows. That's the trend. There's always trends. Some corps will walk out with the headgear, but then they kind of get rid of them during the show. And this is an old Bones costume, as I mentioned before. Yeah, for the Crossmen. And here's an old picture. He kind of looks like Jack Skellington. Don't you think? Yeah, pretty scary. And I don't know what this costume is from, what show it's from, but they're showing, here's an original picture of this costume in action. It looks like Disney's Fantasia, Pink Elephants on Parade, doesn't it? And these are the Blue Coats. This is their show for this year. They're from Canton, Ohio. And as you could see, as I told you, always bright and colorful, very, very big on the visual. Yeah, they're all getting run over. This was their show, Riffs and Revelations. Very, very cool show. A lot of people are, big fans of this corps, and they have a lot of success. They've won several years. So now I'm going to let you see a bit of the full retreat of the 12 finalist corps with the U.S. Marine Corps Band ushering them in, and part of the awards ceremony.
Fred Sanford Award for Best Percussion Performance, presented by DCI Hall of Fame member Pete Emmons, goes to the Bluecoats. In fifth place with a score of 95.0, Santa Clara Vanguard. In fourth place, and a score of 96.35, Carolina Crown. The Don Angelica Award for Best Overall General Effect goes to the Blue Devils. Receiving the silver medals tonight.
Time.
Come on now. Receiving the silver medals tonight with a score of 97.325, the Bluecoats and the Boston Crusaders. Receiving the gold medal and recipient of the Founders Trophy, the 2022 Drum Corps International World Champions with a score of 98.75, the Blue Devils.
So this has been a wonderful end to an undefeated season, and this is the 50th anniversary of Drum Corps International, and this is Blue Devils' 20th win. It's really, really amazing and kind of an end of an era for us. Now the footage that you're about to see is going to be from the Blue Devils victory run, which they did after the ceremony and everybody cleared the field. I couldn't take footage when they were performing their run because I was too busy watching everything and tricky points. I was in the zone. But they are letting loose here. They've got gold medals around their neck, and the energy is high. And the people who stayed in the stands are Blue Devils supporters and family members, and those who really, really, really appreciate what the Blue Devils do. They are kind of known as the New England Patriots of drum corps because they have won so much, and people really hate them because of it, the way some people hate the Patriots because they always win. But it's because of their high level of excellence, and where music is always the key, and they're the best at blending the best music, the best visuals, the best movement, and that's why they always win. That's my Ginger right straight in the middle there with his hand stretched out. We're going to see him from another angle here. Yeah, he's tossing his head right there, leaping down, and he's heading straight back behind the girl in the ponytail. Oh, he stopped. But I just love watching him. He's so passionate, and he really, really gets into the movement. But yeah, this is really, really a unique event. My son started watching drum corps when he was in middle school and started in the music program. He picked up the clarinet, and he discovered drum corps on YouTube and spent hours and hours and hours watching it. And we were okay with it because it's G-rated, it's music, and he spent hours learning, picking apart the movements, learning how to move like them, and I think that's why he ended up at the top here. There have been disappointments along the way. Because he was a woodwind player and there's no woodwinds in DCI, he had to learn the trumpet, and he started learning it by himself, and then we got him lessons, and he was playing actually three. He was taking piano, clarinet, and trumpet all at the same time, and kept trying to perfect his brass playing skills, and He did it. He started with a lower level corps with Genesis first, and then he moved up to Crossman, and he missed 2020 because they all did because of COVID. And last year was more of an exhibition season where he marched Crossman. They didn't do any scoring because they didn't know how COVID was going to affect the activity. So it was purely exhibition. It was really wonderful though. It took the edge off, and we had wonderful performances, even especially without the added element of scoring. Oh, and you're going to see this straight line, and my son is the ginger leading back that line backwards. He's the one leading it out, and you're going to see him, and yep, he's got his number one finger up in the air. I love this part. It goes from straight chaos, and then it goes and just into a classy, like Bob Fosse-like move right here. Yeah, I just love it. And I am going to leave a link in the description box below and somewhere in the cards here where you can see the victory run put out on YouTube by Blue Devils. I can't play their music, but you can see their show and hear their music, their victory run on their channel, and I will leave a link because it is wonderful. And then I'll also leave a link of a little feature they did talking about heading into finals week, and what it means to the kids. If you have kids and they're interested in this activity, I would just recommend it. The life skills they learn, how to be a team player, how to deal with disappointment, how to be a gracious winner and loser, how to persevere. They develop grit. They give up their summers, and their whole entire summers. Not to mention the hours and hours they take working on. A lot of them take dance on their off time, perfecting their instrument, or if they're guard members, their dance, their rifle twirling, their saber twirling, just. Oh man, it's everything in here. You've got 12-minute mini like Broadway productions. These kids have to be, triple threats. Right here, they're playing their beautiful rendition of Moon River. Oh my gosh. It just brings me to tears every time I hear it. So beautiful. But yes, the instrumentalists have to be crackerjacks on their instruments. They have to be able to handle complicated drill. They have to be able to handle choreography. They have to be able to emote. And there is my son holding the trophy. And he's really, really happy. It hasn't been easy. It has not been an easy road. And the road to the Blue Devils, which was always his destination corps, his aspirational corps, and he did it. Didn't know if he was going to, along the way, but he did it. And, it's gratifying as a parent to see your kids, accomplish their goals. They don't do it all the time, and you laugh and you cry with them. It's part of being a parent. And here is Mr. Old Soul Mermaid, Jim, and myself. Just so happy. Right here, you're going to see Body by Drum Corps. What it does to my guy. He's naturally lean, but he just burns the calories during this activity. And here are some pictures of the corps that he's been with. And we're going to leave off with some pictures from high school band, him as a clarinet player, where it all started with Cedar Park High School Band in Texas. And we're going to leave off with his very first day at high school band camp. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I will leave you to get on with your beautiful day.